Hey everybody, Rifter here. Today we're going to be talking about right-click heavy. Now this is something that probably a lot of people don't think is very good, but what could be better than mini-critting someone and watching them disappear, getting a free critical hit off of that, and then killing another person? I mean, so we're going to back up just a second, okay? We're going to talk about some problems that I had with the weapon. So one of the biggest things is speed. You die pretty relatively easy when you're running around and you don't have a weapon in a TF2 game where everyone has scatter guns and sniper rifles and miniguns and all kinds of crazy contraptions used for killing people. My kind of mindset with this was that I didn't want to head-on face anybody. I take 30% extra damage because of the buffalo steak sandwich, which gives me the move speed that I need to catch people. But that kind of means that I need to be sneaky. I need to go around people. My biggest problem here was that I would find my way around people, and then like they would turn around. I wouldn't get like the crit or the mini crit that I needed, or my crit wouldn't save long enough after I got a kill with a mini crit. I'm not quite sure what maps or what game modes would be perfect for the killing gloves of boxing or the boxing glove killer things. But anyway, I digress. I decided to switch, and the purpose of switching to the warrior spirit was simply that I really wanted to see if that bonus damage coupled with a mini crit would just like one-shot people, and it pretty much does. I eat some sandwich, I run at somebody, the 30% extra damage in addition to the mini crit, people just melt. People just instantly die. You're going to see right here a scout is just going to completely eat it right here. Just bam, one hit, gone. You got to use corners to your advantage. You got to use what little speed you have while you have it to your advantage, and just like kind of being sneaky. You almost have to think almost kind of like a spy in a way, but you have to act like a dead ringer spy, if that makes sense. Like you kind of have to be there, not be seen, and just kind of like fly under the radar, you know what I mean? Now something else about the heavy, I only use these two gloves in this game. I honestly think that in like one game, if you're just going to play it all the way through, just one right click heavy, King of the Hill, for one, is a very good map to do that on because there's so much going on, just kind of usually just in like a circle. Nucleus is a great example of that, where there's just kind of like lots of little things going on all over the place. It lets you get around to people in the back lines. Something that is really bad in like capture or control point maps or payload maps is that you don't really have that opportunity to get behind people. Another thing is, I kind of wish that I would have switched up what I was, like, kind of what weapons I'm using. The heavy actually has a surprising amount of, like, right-click weapons. You have the Gloves of Running Urgently could have been an option for me, Fists of Steel, and the Eviction Notice. Those were the two that I really wish that I had tried out, and that I kind of want to try out. The Fists of Steel would have provided a lot of survivability while also giving me minute crits from the Buffalo Steak Sandwich. So there's a lot of things to play around with and experiment with, and I'd like to actually give this kind of like a serious try in the future. I mean, you saw I was like second top scorer right there. I ended up falling off a little bit, but I think that's just because I kind of had the same style, and the people that I was killing were kind of, you know, just staying away from me and being good at avoiding me. But anyway, that's going to pretty much wrap up this gameplay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to cover some more of this in the future. Stay tuned for more. And peace out, guys. Have a good day.